So, here we go. Got that Rona all stuck inside because of Rona. So I'm at the last Moto update. Fucking porked my Docker container that I was using to run. Really, it porked wine. Porked wine that was in the Docker container that I was using to run MTGO. So I got a Win7 ISO through dubious means, and I'm currently running Odo on a Windows 7 virtual machine. That's why things might look a little different. You can see my windows down here. Anyway, this is my first time streaming with this setup, so I don't anticipate issues, but please forgive if there are issues. So I'm gonna take this deck and make some modifications. What was I planning to do? Oh, right. So I'm gonna try. Infernal Contract is the worst business spell in the deck. If I put in Ideas Unbound instead, now I can still have a 2 mana pass the turn pile, even if I cut a couple mana Morphos, which means that I can put a couple Spoils of the Vault in the deck. Excuse me. Back up to 60. And so that's gonna buy me a little bit more speed. Oh my god, Discord popping off. That's gonna buy me a little more speed with the spoils, speed and consistency for those times when I just need to hit the yeets. It also gives me well, I guess suppose it gives me a couple less effective, or no, it's the same number of effective cantrips into a Doomsday pile. Before you had 4 Ponder, the draw 4 Manamorphose, 4 Burning Wish, 3 Wraith, Echo, blah 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 blah. Now, basically, it was a 1-for-1 swap, Ideas Unbound for the draw 4, and 2 Manamorphose for 2 spoils. So, the Ideas Unbound is arguably, excuse me, a little shittier than draw 4. Like, it's not a good business spell, but spoils is probably like a better business spell in terms of raw power. Anyway, this is like this is an idea that I thought of last night, and then I slept for 5 hours, and now I'm going to try it. So, oh, I wanted to make some changes to the sideboard. I think, did I? Oh well, yeah. So because I have Empty's main deck now instead of the Veils, I want my sideboard, and I have Spoils of the Vault in the deck. I want my sideboard discard spell to be Cabal Therapy again. Cabal Therapy. And then I think that's probably it. I think that's probably all I want. Great. Let's just run it. Let's just give it a go. And so I think I can't remember if I finished this thought before. I still have a 2 mana pass the turn pile. So any 2 colors of mana, or red or green, or any 2 colors of mana, any other color of mana. Instead of just doing 4 Manamorphose and Oracle, I can now do Manamorphose, Ideas Unbound, Petal, Oracle. For that sweet 2 mana pass the turn pile. Oh boy, I'm starting to feel a shit coming on. I'm definitely gonna have to do that before I. Oh, maybe it's just a fart. All right, let's play a league match with this shit show. Is this the one I just changed? should have edited, made a new copy of this deck. Let's just do that right now. We'll call this Mark 9. This thing's struggling. Oh, it just is stupid. Delete that one. Took a little while to show up. We'll change this one's name. So this would be Mark 9. And then I'll put 8 back to what it had been. So ideas abound out. Contract. Kernel contract back in. And spoils back out. And I don't care so much about the sideboard in my revisions. Anyway, we're going to be playing with Mark 9, and I'm definitely going to have to go to the bathroom before I start this. So we'll go BRB. gonna jump right in. Jump right into a league here. And I need to be using Mark 9. Oh, excuse me, I got a cough. Cough into your elbow, folks. Don't be like me. Oh, come on. Up here, baby. There we go. Mark 9. My shit's running a little slow. That is not what I fucking clicked, asshole. Stupid. I got too many decks. I should clean out some of them. Mark 9. Nope. Why you gotta do me like that? Okay. We'll use the play points first. Play league match. Last time I played a league with this deck, I went 3-2, which is pretty okay for playing Spoils of the Vault in your deck. Hopefully I can do that again. Something like it. Not that I actually have any viewers. That's okay. We don't need no views. My other screen is... Oh, what? Sorry, Streamlabs was telling me I don't have any viewers right now, but what the fuck is up? To wallet. Thanks for watching. Oh, I got a match too. Great. Alright. It's a great morning. This hand doesn't do jack shit. The mana's all messed up. Well, that. This one doesn't do anything either. We are on a roll. All that. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one because it I'll put the Ideas Inbound and the Doomsday on the bottom. And I'll... So unfortunately I'm kind of priced into probably going for an Echo line with this because... Oh, there's an Echo. Ooh, this is actually pretty good. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to play out one of these LEDs, because I need it to not lose my Glimmer Void. So I thought my storm count was going to be probably too low to maybe do, too low to go for empty, but it looks like that might not actually be the case, because, So I don't want to open myself up to Wasteland. I think I'm just going to do this. I'll go for making 10 goblins. 8 goblins. It might be enough, and I have the Echo backup plan as well. They could just daze this, but... If they do daze, I still can just go for the Echo and hope they don't have Force Will. Excuse me. I think they have daze. Okay, they didn't daze. Place Lion's Eye Diamond. And now hold priority. Burning Wish, make red and blue. This way, if the wish gets countered, which it didn't, I can just grab, I'll grab the empty, and eight eight goblins is doable. Um, 8 goblins could get there against Delver if they don't have a lot of creatures. If they're on a creature light sort of draw, this could be enough. If not, oh yeah, there goes my Glimmer Void. Not that I really had any options there. The Delver didn't flip, but if this is like an Arcanist or something, that could make my Goblin numbers look. Oh, that's the worst case scenario. Is the Young Pyromancer. That makes my Goblin numbers real fucking bad. Maybe I should have just gone for the Echo. I don't think they're gonna double block here, because like they're definitely not gonna block with the Young Pyromancer. They want to hold up. They want to be able to cast spells next time. There. Okay, so they did decide to block with the Delver. They've got a couple cantrips they can chain together. I'll start to lose this one. Ripping another LED somehow would be great, or another couple mana sources, and I really like a red mana source and a blue mana source. I could try to flashback the Echo. But they can basically just ponder into counter magic and. What is this? Petty theft. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this one. That's unfortunate. Kind of the best I can hope for right now is that they cantrip into more cantrips, trying to make tokens. And if I ever do find the mana to go off again, then they don't have it. But the reality is that even if I'd waited to try to make more goblins, like if I'd drawn the second Rite of Flame before going off, that I probably wouldn't have beaten this hand. They probably still would have been able to race, potentially still would have been able to outrace like 10 to 12 goblins. Use the Arcanist. Come on, LED. That ain't an LED. Guess I'll push in my last point of damage. Alright, I'll give this another turn or two, and if I don't draw the LED, then I'm just dead. Tried to swallow too much tea. Why the fuck are they having me choose blockers when I have no blockers? Okay, so Delver is pretty. I mean, empty is pretty good in this matchup, but you do need to make enough goblins quickly. Doomsday, then the Doomsday package is not very good in this matchup, so I will be removing it. Alright, I'm just going to concede. We're not going to win this. So, my game plan in this matchup is to cut the Doomsday, the Thassa's Oracle, and Ideas Unbound. I bring in Cruel Bargain, Cabal Therapy, and the 3 Veil of Summer. So now we're basically, like, theoretically you could Doomsday if you had Burning Wish to grab it, but we're more of a Belchery right now in this matchup. Because, like, Doomsday gives you awkward draws, especially like with when past turn piles are involved, and past turn piles are just really bad against Delver. Oh yeah, Romario, thanks for tuning in. This list is a disaster. This list is a mess. Um, it's been it's fun. It's been surprisingly functional. Um, but it's not a good deck. Um, I'm gonna keep this, and I'm just gonna try and make goblins on turn one. I think 1, 2. Well, maybe not turn one. Maybe turn two. Because that's the difference between 8 and 10 goblins, and I kind of feel like 10 goblins might be better. If they have another creature heavy draw, it might just not be good enough no matter what. But this also gives me the opportunity to maybe draw another spell. There's the Delver, the dreaded Delver. Interesting. Um, this version, or the Stormy version, DDFT, is not positioned as well as or arguably is not as good a deck as the combo control version. I do think it's possible that the Storm version actually has a better Delver matchup. I've seemed to have had better results in my testing than most people with the combo control version have had, but this deck doesn't have Force of Will, so you know you lose some percentage points against certain kinds of matchups. All right, so what's the play here? It's probably so if I take, say, the Rite of Flame, I think I'm going to do this. I'll play out City, play Chrome Mox. This could get me in trouble if they decide to counter the Chrome Mox for some reason. I guess not necessarily. If they daze, I can Dark Writ in response. Doesn't look like they're dazing though. So I'm going to exile the Dark Writ. Lead off on the Rite of Flame here. Basically, I'm trying to play around daze. If they have Force, then this is probably getting forced. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens. I'm just going to concede. We're not going to win this one. On to the next one. Romario, I don't really blame you for not trying harder to be rich in the finals. Like, if I had made it to the finals of the PTQ like that, I would have just. I'd be done there. My brain would turn off. That would be my. That's my end goal. Like I wouldn't. I wouldn't feel the need to do anything different. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get something. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't seem like there's a reason to try very hard, except for bragging rights, if that's something that's important to you. I wonder if I can just turn these off for a minute. I quit Discord here. Will they turn off? All right, what's this hand doing? It's a good reason, good enough reason. So this hand makes Doomsday on turn one, and then can echo next turn. That seems pretty loose to me. Let me think about this. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna try it. Let's see if I regret keeping this awful hand. Well, that's a promising start in terms of not regretting my actions here. And empty the warrens. So I don't really care about the empty. I think what I want to do is play Mox, Imprint Cabal Writ, Dark Writ, Doomsday. I can play with the Lotus Petal and pass. Yeah, I think this hand will work out. It's possible that they're playing Rug or Blue Red Delver, and they just have a Wooded Foothills as like their one off color fetch. But I think it's much more likely that they're playing something non-blue. So the pile here is going to be, where is it? Manamorphose, Lion's Eye Diamond, Petal, Petal, Oracle. And so what'll happen is I will draw the Morphos, make blue blue, Ideas Unbound, and draw Petal Petal Oracle. Barring that, if I lose one of these two cards, I just have to wait a turn to be able to grab Ideas Unbound, or to be able to draw the Lion's Eye Diamond and echo it to try to recover. So hopefully that'll work out. And if they're playing like Dino Stompy or something, they have a Chalice on 1. I'll beat the Chalice on 1. Can't beat a Chalice on 0, but if they had that, they probably would have played it. Trinisphere will be kill, um, I'm willing to take that chance. Ooh, that's not what I expected at all. So it's infected. Is indeed a blue deck. Kind of scary. Looks like they're going to grab their days. Yep, okay. So we'll pass the turn. I will not pay 1 for days. We'll pass the turn and echo next turn and hope it gets there. It's a blighted agent. This doesn't look like I'm dying yet, but I don't really have keeping a hand like that. Like I've given myself I gave myself the chance to recover, but against the blue deck, obviously it's a little oh, I should have used one of the black to leave a blue floating basically. Okay, so they have the I'm just going to concede. I think they're going to kill me before I draw my next 3 cards and can hard cast the Oracle. It's not guaranteed, but it seems strongly likely. So I think against this deck, I'm going to treat it like a Delver, and I'm going to do the same thing, cutting the Doomsday package that I did last time. I think there's an argument for bringing in a Swarm instead of Therapy here, so I'm going to do that. If I go a quick 0-3, I'll probably play another league with a more traditional DDFT list. Alright, let's see if we can do a little better here. That hand, I don't think I want to keep that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do. It's really close, but I'd almost rather have a business spell in hand than be trying to find one. Like, I feel like I'm asking a lot of this Ponder, because it needs me to find, me like another mana source and a business spell and probably a protection spell, so I think I'm just gonna mull. What the fuck is that hand? Alright, this is what I get. Get what I deserve. I'm going to keep this. I'm gonna throw away the Xanted Swarm and probably the Glimmer Void, and I'm just going to hope that I can find another mana source with this Ponder. Because like 6 goblins is not going to be enough. I think I need to shuffle this. Okay. I'm just going to die on turn 2. Oh, I guess not. I thought this was going to be Glistener Elf. Okay, let's see. Well, it's not like it's a bad card, but it's not gonna fucking do the job. Sylvan Library. Ponder. I wonder if they just don't have an infect creature. So I could have made 8 goblins there, but I don't think that's going to be enough, and I want to have Veil of Summer up, if I can. So, like, I'm almost thinking a better draw at this point would be an Echo or a Burning Wish. I'm thinking that maybe in practice, the Ponders are just worse than playing a full play set of spoils. Because like if they feel better sometimes because they let you set up for another like a future turn, or and also they don't kill you, but they but they don't actually find a something like a spoils does. So spoils helps you really pop off. It's interesting to note here that they did not. They paid a bunch of life. They didn't play a fetch land. I'm wondering if they didn't have a fetch land, and so they felt forced to pay all that life to not brainstorm lock themselves. And still no infect threat, so I feel like I'm gonna make goblins next turn. Um, I'm gonna try anyway. I'd love to draw another mana source. It's not another mana source. Let's see what they do. Flusterstorm. I guess I'm supposed to. Oh, actually, that was probably wrong. I probably maybe I should have done the veil there. I'm not sure. Yeah, I fucking blew this because I'm not gonna have enough mana here. I feel like a fucking asshole. Oh my god, I should have fucking. If I'd veiled, then I would have hit 4 red mana with the second Rite of Flame. Um, I realized my mistake as soon as I cast it, but too late to take it back at that point. They're paying a lot of fucking mana for this, though. Still no infect threat. Oh, nope. Invigorate, okay. Can they actually kill me? I guess they could. If they have Berserk and Become Immense. That's the card I was thinking about. Here's the Berserk. Yeah, they got it. Alright. That was an embarrassment. One more, baby. Give me the clean 06. Let's get it. doesn't do anything. That hand doesn't do anything. Hell yeah. This deck is fucking sucking. Maul that. Oh, that even doesn't do anything. Keep going. Keep going. I'll keep this. Put 4 cards on the bottom of my deck. Let's hope there's an echo near the top. What's up, bacon? I am ready to fucking die. Ooh, I didn't die. So I lost to 2 Doomsdays, 1 Burning Wish. Let's go. What does this do now? Doesn't really do anything, but I can make goblins next turn. Oh, I should play out my Chrome Box. What card do I put under it? I guess probably the Ponder. Okay. I don't want to lose my Glimmer Void. Let's see what Mick Poner is playing. A Port. And a Mox Diamond. So lands. So Empty the Warrens isn't that great against lands, if that's indeed what it is, which is what appears to be the case. So I don't think I really want to run out my empty right now. Although they didn't play a Loam and they pitched the Knackle, so maybe it's a trap. I exiled a Burning Wish, so they must think I have an empty. Like, they must think I have access to empty. Porting my Void, sure. It's an LED. Am I supposed to just take... Well, this is probably why they didn't play a Loam if they had it, because they wanted to be able to port me. Am I supposed to just take the risk that they don't have a Loam and make goblins? I probably am. I don't really see myself I don't know, winning here otherwise. So I just make the goblins and hope they don't have it. Well, this isn't the version that's... What the fuck did I just do? I fucking blew it. I'm such a fucking idiot. Oh my god. I was supposed to play Manamorphose first. I should have slept more last night. Rumix99. This is not the version of Doomsday that is coming back, just to be clear. I don't have Force of Wills on Magic Online, and I don't really intend to get them. So, if you're looking for good Doomsday content, this is not the channel you want. This is not where you want to be. Oh my god, I feel like such an asshole. Chains, okay. So that's gonna... This is not... I don't know what this deck is, but this is not... That turns off Echo as an option. It also makes my Manamorphose a lot worse. I'm just gonna Morphose here. I don't even know. I think my best hit here would be like a Doomsday. So if I Morphose and make black, and then pitch the empty and hope to rip a Doomsday off the top. Well, I ripped a Burning Wish, um, which is just about as good. Make black. Grab the Doomsday here. Cast it. And so now I can draw, like, so I'll go to 5. I can draw spoils, and then XXX Thassa's Oracle. Guess the next card should probably be a spoils too. And basically, I just hope that they don't have 2 ports or something. Just trying to think of what the best pile here is going to be, but probably something like this. So, Oracle on the bottom, then Mine, Petal, Spoils. And now I'm kind of just hoping that they don't have a lot of cards. I guess there's lots of things they could have. A Punishing Fire would be problematic. A Wastelander Port would be annoying. Thespian Stage, okay. I can beat the 1 port. 1 port's not a problem. I'm kind of just hoping and praying there's no they didn't port me. The only reason they wouldn't port me that I can think of is because of Punishing Fire. If I spoils into another spoils, then I'll lose 2 life. I'll go to 3, so they have to have double Punishing Fire to kill me. Okay. So spoils the vault. Make black. Notably, this is not drawing a card, so the chains is not going to do anything. What are we doing, fam? What's the holdup? The card to name. Whoops, let's spell it right. Spoils of the vault. Hold priority this time. Black. Make some blue. This time I will name Thassa's Oracle. And I should only lose 2 life here. So they need double Punishing Fire to end this game. Dope. That's the power spoil of the vault, baby. Alright. So I don't think it's correct to side anything against this deck. I think I'm just supposed to be going full speed ahead. That was a Mull 3. Classic Mull 3 spoils down to 10 life. Doomsday and casts 2 more spoils of the vault. That's what this deck is all about. I didn't say it was good, but it does some sick shit. all out of tea. That's too bad. I think the more I think about it, the more I think if you're gonna try to play this deck, it's gotta have the full play set of spoils of the vault in it. Fuck the ponders, just full set of spoils. Um, nothing else. Nothing else will do. This hand is pretty gross, for the record. It depends. It's gonna depend a lot on what they play, because if they start with sphere resistance, chains. Okay, chains makes my echo a lot worse, but it doesn't end the game. It just makes me need to think a little more about my game plan here. Let's see what I draw. Metamorphose would be the best draw. Oh, I just drew the Burning Wish. Okay, so let's think. This is an interesting hand. I can go Dark Root Spoils for Lotus Petal, Rite of Flame, LED, Burning Wish, something. One, two, three, four, five, seven. There is a deterministic kill here, I believe. Actually, would it be short on mana? So that's two left after that. Yes, it would be short on mana. So never mind. What's in my sideboard? I mean, I could just make a lot of goblins here. Be one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Can make 16 goblins, or make 12 goblins, which frankly is probably the same. Sorry, 10 goblins, which is probably the same. I could pass the turn, spoils end step, and have extra mana for next turn, because I could conceivably Burning Wish for Hull Breach and Echo. I almost want to try that. Just pass the turn here. If they have a Wasteland, this kind of fucks me, but... Dark Depths, okay. So I can definitely see why they'd keep that hand. So if I end step spoils for Lotus Petal, I guess would be the card. This could just kill me, of course. It's always a danger. Whew, that was not it. Two Burning Wishes, an exile, and another one going to be in exile soon. Maybe Maybe you gotta change your plans here. Okay, so let's think. I mean, I still think this is probably going to be the best play. It just I exiled a lot of cards, so that spoils. I could just make goblins again. Um, it's an option. Yeah, fuck it. I didn't come here to be a coward. What do you got for me? What the fuck is this? Oh, you're just turning your. Oh yeah, I have to win right now because of the Dark Depths. Um, let's see. I mean, there's no real reason not to destroy an artifact and an enchantment. I don't think. And I guess I'm making red and blue. There's not really another option, I don't think, here. I can probably leave up one blue in case I draw a ponder. Well, that didn't do it. Alright, run it back. If I just made goblins on turn 1, it would have been too slow, though. Right. They would have. I mean, goblins next turn they could make their 2020 and then I attack and then they attack me. Yeah, it would have been too slow. So, seems like I did the right thing. Let's just see if I can fucking jam here. This just Doomsdays. I go Gemstone Mine, Rite of Flame, Burning Wish. Dark Grit, Doomsday. But is that good enough? It probably am supposed to keep that. It's kind of a YOLO strat, but it's probably the right play to just keep this. It's like the thing is, as you may have seen with some of my other hands, this deck can have some just utterly non-functional hands. And if I can go below, if I start mulling, it means that I'm mulling for I start basically mulling for um, LED plus Echo, which obviously can be fine, but it's not anything deterministic. So like this hand does a thing, and so I think I'm probably supposed to keep it. Okay, let's see what they got for me. Hopefully it's just nothing. I mean, I can play a waiting game and hope that they don't have a super fast combo. Chains. They must be playing 4 chains. So it doesn't really make sense for me to do anything. There's no reason to play a Glimmer Void. There's no reason to cast the Morphos. Um, I'm basically just going to wait and hope that they're not as fast as I am. What you got for me? Crop Rot. They rotated away the Thespian stage, so just grabbing a Wasteland, sure, sure. What? Okay. I'll take it. We take those. 3-2 Dreams still alive. For what it's worth, I wasn't dead there. Like, I could have just passed a few more turns and drawn out the rest of my pile if they didn't kill me first. Um, like I had an outside chance to win the game, but that was not what I was expecting. All right, I won the roll. This hand does a thing, I think. Makes 2. That makes 3 mana, 4 mana. Oh no, I'm a mana short. That's aggravating. Yeah, that's a mana short. So I'm just gonna mull it. Okay, I can keep this. Put the empty on the bottom. And I'll just jam the Doomsday right off the bat. That's not it. Here we go. Oh, the rat bastard's playing a Force of Will deck. Okay. So unfair. I am East Coast. I am East Coast, yeah. Up nice and early on a Sunday. Is this another Infect deck? Or maybe just, I don't know, some pile, some mid-range pile? Alright, I'm drawing to a Burning Wish or an Echo or Spoils. This is another part of why Spoils is, oh, decent streaming. Okay, yeah, decent. Good one. They don't seem to have a whole lot going on. This is another reason why having the full set of spoils in the deck is probably just the best thing to do, even if it kills you a lot, because it gives you way more top decks that can just do something. Um, So instead of having, what, 7 top decks here, or 9 top decks, I have like 11 top decks. Just slightly better percentage of doing something. Let's see what my opponents got for me. If they drop a Leovold here, I probably just pick it up. What you got? Questing Beast? Show me the beast. Green Sun's for 3, so this is probably getting Leovold. And if that is the case, I'm just going to concede because Echo is my way out of here. Yep. Alright. So, against this deck, I'm not sure how I want to sideboard. This might be a... Like, I think I want all of these, but I'm also pretty sure that I want the empties. Maybe not, actually. I think I'm going to cut one Doomsday. Maybe I'm supposed to just cut the whole Doomsday package, actually. But no, because, like, being able to spoils into Oracle is good against Leovold. But I don't want to cut the whole Echo package. I could cut the Ponders and just try and be fast. Yes, let's try it. I've never tried this sideboarding strategy before. I need one more card, though. I suppose I could cut a Doomsday. Or I could just not play the full set of... anti-blue. That hand doesn't do anything. It's a maul. That doesn't do anything. I'm gonna maul straight to hell. Straight to hell. Keep it coming, baby. Keep those shit hands coming. Okay, that'll do. 3 cards on the bottom. Well, Chromox is definitely going on the bottom. Yeah, I mean, I guess it just has to be that, right? I can't get greedy and try to keep the veil to protect myself. It's just not going to work out. We just have to hit this fucking yeet. Well, it resolved. I don't think I'm supposed to try to keep going off here, though. I think I'm supposed to just pass. Thoughtseize. Astrolabe, okay. Their hand could be just dog shit. It's possible. Although, how bad can it really be if it has Astrolabe in it? Know what I mean? Another spell would be good. Whew. Okay. Let's make some magic happen. That's an interesting thought. I hadn't really considered that. No, 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 no. They Green Sun Zenith for Leovold last game. This isn't a Doomsday Mirror. This opener would make me think it was a Doomsday Mirror, but I think they're just on some kind of horrible bug, maybe 4 color pile. Um, right? This is that same match where they did that last time. So now I can crack this. I'll make red and blue. Yeah. And if they force the Burning Wish, then I can flash back the Echo. And in fact, I could still flash back the Echo. Um, so they need to have double force here, force pitching Brainstorm. So let's make them have it. And since I cut all my Ponders, I can just spend all the blue and not worry about leaving any blue mana up. Well, that was a pretty bad wheel. I guess I'll cast the Spirit Guide. I'll play out a Chrome Monk so that my Glimmer Void doesn't go away. There's definitely an argument for not casting the Spirit Guide and putting it under the Chrome Monks. That probably would have been better. But this will be fine. You know what, Bacon? You can get the fuck out of my stream with your smart shit. What you got for me? Decaying my... Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's a good one. So I lose the Glimmer Void, and that's fine, I guess. It's not that big a deal. Play the Mine. Go to combat. Play the Swarm, so if I ever draw the goods to cast my Echo, I'll be protected. But they're probably just going to slam a Leovold now, and I'll scoop. What, my deck? Yeah. It's Turbo Echo Zoo. Okay, so they must have Force of Wills. They're still not killing the Simian Spirit Guide, though. They better watch out. They don't know what's coming for them. Spirit Guide's coming for them. I got one more of these bad boys in my deck, too, so if they kill it, they could still lose to one. Oof. I'm still just going to keep going to town with the Spirit Guide. I doubt that they're going to block with the oof. Like, they just basically just can't. Oh, they're going to flash in something. Snapcaster Mage or something, or Quaddle. Probably Quaddle. Here comes the death touch blocker. Alright, I'm just gonna concede. There's no point in continuing to play this. Okay, so got myself. Alright, let's go for the 2-3. I'm gonna go the 2-3 dream here. I could. It'd be something. Echo Zoo sounds like quite the brew. Once Doomsday becomes tier 0 and finally gets banned, and Wizard's long con is complete, that's what I'll play. Rather than quit Magic, I'll just play Echo Zoo. Alright, let's see what we can do here. See if I can get my 50 play points. I won the roll a lot, which is good. I'm going to keep this. If I find a Burning Wish, a an Echo, not any of those cards. Another Ponder. Alright. Play out the Lotus Petal and pass. They play a Polluted Delta. Okay. What the fuck? Targeting me? Sure. They're probably going to take the Ponder here, although I definitely can see an argument for taking the Lion's Eye Diamond. This smells like probably Black Red Reanimator. Taking the Ponder. Okay. So still drawing to a Burning Wish or an Echo or a Spoils. I guess I'll play out my LEDs to protect them from discard. And we'll see what happens. Some kind of a Grixis deck. This could be the Epic Storm. Or it could be like a Grixis control or a 4-color control. But I kind of feel like this is the Epic Storm. Let's get a good top deck here. That ain't it. I don't really see a ton of reason to play that right now. Okay, so this is definitely a control deck. Grixis control. What you got for me? Dak Vaden. Okay, so steal one of my Lion's Eye Diamonds? Sure. Same outs as before. I'm just going to concede. Dak is going to run away with this game. I'm bringing the Veils. I think I'm going to leave the Xanad Swarms out. Bring in Veils and probably cut... Actually, maybe I will do this. I'm just going to cut the whole Doomsday package. I'm not a huge fan of doing this. I think it makes sense against Delver, but I'm not super into it against other blue decks. But because of Dak, I think Dak makes pass the turn piles a lot worse. And so I'm kind of feeling like just a bigger anti-blue package and trying to really go off against them is going to be, yeah. do anything. That'll work. That'll fucking go. I think I'm probably supposed to ponder first here. I'll put that on the bottom. Okay, they're mulling to 5, so maybe I'm not going to... Maybe I'm not going to wait. I'll just spoils for Burning Wish. I'll just make goblins. Yikes. Empty the warrens. 10 goblins for your attacking pleasure. The old Desperation Brainstorm. There we go. We got that one. Yeah, I feel like Spoils the Vault is the card. It's not it's the card that holds this shit pile together. It sucks that it kills you sometimes, but it just it does work. When it works, it works. This one doesn't do it. It's missing black mana. I think I can keep this. This is a little bit slower. But I'm going to put the Spirit Guide on the bottom. It's got Veil, it's got some business and some mana. I'll need that Ponder to do something for me, but... Okay, that's a good start. I'm going to play out the Lotus Petal in case I need to use the Veil. But I'm just going to start by pondering here. Good cards. Good cards. So, if I don't have to Veil defensively, next turn I can Veil Spoils for... Oh, excuse me. Spoils for Lion's Eye Diamond. And go off with Veil Protection. And I might even be willing to Echo like that. I'm not getting hymned anyway. I'm not sure what they're going to play here. Interesting. I'm almost think I'm just going to wait. I'll draw that way. I can draw the other Dark Rit and have more mana. Because if I do end up echoing, Having 2 extra mana is going to be a big deal. Black, green, blue. That's Leovold. So that's actually okay. Means I'm not going to echo, but it means that I definitely have. I also don't means I don't need to use the spoils here if I don't want to lose a bunch of life. So hopefully they counter this. No, no hymns and classic strike for pile. Yeah, I mean that's like against a deck like this, I'm kind of always wary of him because you just never fucking know where what's gonna happen. Um, I don't think there's any reason for me to cast the Veil here. This way, if they decide to, like, they could have a Mind Break trap, I guess, or something. I suppose the Veil is an extra storm, but I'm not sure that's gonna matter because, like, if they already have the board wipe, then they just already have the board wipe. So, and that's that, you know. And there's definitely no reason to cast the spoils there and risk killing myself when I have a combo going off. So I could easily die to a Plague Engineer here. If they have that, that's probably just game. Smells like it. Dak, maybe? Kolgon's command. I guess I'm veiling. I don't see a reason not to. The fact that they cast K command there makes me think that they probably don't have the they probably don't have a board wipe right now. So fucking spread them all out. All right. The real trick here is going to be to not click through my not click through my attack phase. Yeah, what the fuck is this? It's very strange. I'll cycle the Street Wraith on their turn. Um, yeah, that's why I'm going to cycle the Street Wraith on their turn. Is this it? No, just a tracker. That's an extra blocker, but so they get an extra turn. Oh yeah, no, sure. I mean, it's an unblockable swamp walker threat. Um, the problem is that I don't have anywhere near enough mana to cast it right now. I'd have to spoils for like a Dark Rit and then hit another mana source, and I have 2 Dark Rits. Actually, I suppose I could spoil for Cabal Rit, but I just don't see a reason to do that right now. I'm not in danger of, like, I don't want to kill myself when there's no evidence that they're gonna beat me. Um, but perhaps there's an argument to not cycle the Street Wraith. Because if I just draw the Cabal Rit, I'm probably supposed to cast it. They didn't spread out this time. I don't know why. Alright, so they're off of fetch lands. No more fetch lands for them. They're also getting into grape shot range. So if I drew um, like a lotus petal or something, not a lotus petal. Actually, I have a chain lightning in my sideboard. They're in chain lightning range. So if I drew a mana source, I could try to chain lightning them. That would be sick. And that actually gives me an out to the an out to a plague engineer if they find it. So, oh, they just off themselves. Great. Yeah, I do still have the chain lightning. All right, so I got my 50 play points back. I can't remember if that put me up to 100 play points here. Nope, 85 play points. I do still have event tickets, so I'll spend some time in the two-man queues to grind myself up to 100 play points again. Yes, this is a zoo deck. You were absolutely correct. I did side out Doomsday in a lot of those matchups. Um, yeah, the classic 2-3 where one of my opponents mysteriously conceded, and then I beat a blue deck somehow. Um, yeah, I definitely don't think, though, I don't think that the ponders are correct. The more I play it, I think this version of the deck is like, or not this version, was it this version? No, was it 5? Version 5? Yes. I think this version is probably. No, it wasn't this one. 4. Must have been 4. Yes. Something like this version, probably with the. Yeah, that could be good. I wonder how much. How much is that? Let's see. Undiscovered Paradise. Is that what it's called? Undiscovered Paradise. That would actually be pretty good because it because it's going to prevent the Glimmer Void effect where you lose it. So it's at least arguably better than Glimmer Void. But right, that's yeah. Now we're talking. That's a much better sideboard plan than all these fucking sorceries. All right, so I'm going to let's make a new version. Oh, hold on, I gotta get my undiscovered paradises. Great. Okay. So I'm willing to try those instead of the Glimmer Voids. Let's see if they're better or not. So let's see. I'm going to make a new copy. I don't think I'm going to play another league right now. I might play a practice room match or something. I have to pee really bad, so I'm going to do that. And then we're going to cut the ponders, cut the ideas and bound, bring back the draw 4. Did I spell something wrong? Oh, I'm in other products, that's why. Here we go. Cut these for the Paradise. I'll try those. And then suppose the vault up to 4. I got a couple slots left. Oh, right, I am on my Metamorphosis back. There we go. Oh yeah, Vapor Snag. Yeah, that's definitely an option. I mean, Chain Lightning kills Leovold also. You know, worth thinking about. Um, but also, we just beat a Leovold without even getting rid of it. Obviously, we don't need a way to bounce Leovold or get rid of Leovold. The deck is flawless. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty close to what I would play. Um, let's do one practice room game, and then I'm gonna call the stream quits here. See if we can just absolutely trounce some sucker, or get absolutely trounced ourselves. Winning the die roll yet again. I'm gonna mull. I was thinking about potential ways that hand could. Oh yeah, this is a keeper. Potential ways that previous hand could like get to do something, but it was looking like it was probably like a turn 3 kill. Because I could like Burning Wish for discard and discard the Echo, discard my own Echo. Um, but this hand just fucking goes. So let's just see if I die. We'll start with the spoils. Lions. Whoops. Lions. I diamond. Hell yeah. So he lost a Burning Wish, an Empty, a Doomsday, and another spoils. Okay. There's still a good amount of gas left in the deck to draw. So and I'll have four red floating. So if I just draw an empty, I can cast it, which is nice. Crack this for blue, and I am not going to leave any blue floating since the Ponders are no longer in my deck. And they have Force Will. That's my shit. Alright. Force pitching Jace, so this smells like miracles or something. Bring in this whole package and cut this whole package and submit. So arguably there I could have made the 4 mana first, or I could have made the 4 mana first and then spoils and gotten Empty the Warrens. Which would have gotten through their Force of Will if they didn't force the Empty. Yes, I will keep this. This hand does a thing. Interesting. Interesting. So it's not miracles. They have they have black in their deck. So I can Dark Rit here in response, pay for it, and still have 1 mana up for spoils, which I think is going to be my game plan. I'll let the trigger resolve. Veil resolves. So I'm probably supposed to just spoils for Burning Wish and make goblins. At any rate, I'm spoils for Burning Wish. Like I could spoils for Echo, but Burning Wish can get the Echo too. Um, Spoils for Echo would leave me with more mana floating. I guess it depends on how spicy I'm feeling. Because like I'm protected by Veil, so I'm tempted to just go ham. But I think the Burning Wish is just all in all a higher probability of working because beyond the fact that it's spoils for a 4 of instead of a 3 of, which obviously makes it higher probability right there, then the Echo is non-deterministic, whereas the empty or the Burning Wish is deterministic in that I will make goblins if I don't die to Spoils of the Vault. So, right on top. That's my shit. Uh oh. What happened? Okay. So they could have a Plague Engineer here. See if they've got it. Some kind of a board wipe. Yep. There it is. That's sad. Oh well. Oh, what are you doing? Motor's crashing anyway, so maybe I'll pick the wrong creature type. Nope. Wishful thinking. Alright, I'm just gonna concede. Thanks for watching, everybody. Obviously, that was kind of a fucking disaster. As I think I have said before, I don't proclaim this deck to be good. It's very high variance. It feels very, very powerful sometimes, and other times you die a lot. So that's the moral of the story. Maybe one day I'll play a normal deck, but that today is not that day.